Welcome back. What's up, y'all? This is Tyrone Stock Tips, and we are back. Um, as y'all know, like I said, moving forward, we're gonna have this playlist called Leaps of Faith. This is gonna be my last time saying it. I'm just saying it with these two videos, right? So we're just gonna move forward calling it Leaps of Fate because it's gonna be a leap trade that I'm doing. Uh, this is episode one for Nvidia. I have a video for a few videos for Google. I think we're on three videos so far. So if you want to watch the Google trade, go to that. It's within the playlist. The playlist will be somewhere in this video, and you'll be able to look at that. But this is episode one of Leaps of Fate for Nvidia. All right. So Nvidia, like I said before, we always my style of trading is let me explain what it is, right? What I typically do is I'll draw two trend lines, right? Draw a high and then a low. And if we just left a high and we dip in, I just sit back, be patient, relax, and then wait until we hit what you call is the 200 EMA, right? Once that happens, you can do one of two things. You can do what you call a mean reversion trade, which is what I should have done, right? This is how I'm moving forward. Like I bought in around here, right? I bought in around here. As you can see, this gold line 205. And this is why you want to buy leaps for mishaps like this, right? What I did was I waited to see if we were going to hit the 200 EMA. It didn't. And I saw it reacting because I'm used to it hitting the 200 EMA, not the SMA. That's why I have both of them now and not just one. What it did was it reacted. I was going to see if it was going to come back and actually try to hit the EMA. But you can see this double bottom. It went. And so I decided, okay, it broke above here. I'm going to wait for a retest and then enter. When I entered, this was, when did I enter this trade? July 14th, right? So July 14th, I entered this trade. You could kind of see it too. I entered here, beautiful trade. It was going up, and then we hit this resistance, and that's when everything fell apart, right? I had a stop loss set here, but I only close on weekly stop losses, right? No, I'm sorry. My stop loss isn't here. It's the swing low. It was somewhere around here. I forgot. So I was good, and then it bounced off. But I was like, okay, it's just a rejection. Um, it's just a retest. I held, and then it dipped on me, right? Now I got nervous because it swung below. But again, I wait for weekly closes, not daily closes. Um, Waited for a weekly close below this, but it came back up above, so my trade was still alive. Now, what recently happened was it actually did touch the 200 EMA, right? It did all of that just to actually touch the 200 EMA. Now, why that's important is because what typically happens is when you touch that 200 EMA, that's a sign of, okay, we're about to either go into a bear market or we're about to rally, right? Now, the previous time that this happened, it was a fake out. It started to become a bear market because that was around the time of the war, right? Well, when the war started, had a lot of accumulation. And when you have accumulation, it can either go up or down. If it goes down, it's gonna go down hard. If it goes up, it's gonna go up hard, right? So what it did was, I was like, okay, it's gonna go down. It went up, right? Now we reached the top of that trend, right? And we fell back down. Okay. So here's where we are today. I One thing I'll say is I'm willing to hold, especially when I have a leaps. This is why I do leaps, right? Because it could withstand all of this accumulation and zigzagging. Because if you buy like a 1 month call, you'd have been out. Uh, or maybe you wouldn't have been out. Yeah, if you'd done a month, July 7th to maybe not a month, but again, it depends on where you have bought this. If you bought it here, right? You had a weekly trade, you would have lost all your money. If you did a month and you bought it here, you may have not lost all your money, but it's just risky, right? Because it sometimes you could have a trade that does only this, just zigzags, and but you bought here or something, and then the trade just went south on you, right? So to take advantage of any probability, you want to be on the least risk side, and you want enough time for it to build, because options, they lose its value over time, which is theta. I'll explain that in another video. I'm not explaining options, I'm explaining this trade, okay? So just to let y'all know, we entered around 205, right? And what just recently happened, the market is rallying right now, and which is why I'm explaining this video. The reason I didn't make this video before is because it just sat around for a while, right? And then it's worthless to explain this video if it was about to fail. But now, me really, of course, it looks like, oh, he wants to release a video of his success. Go back and look. I had the Google trade. I don't know what's gonna happen. So y'all can see that. But with this, you're gonna see this in real time again. What I'm hoping for, and not hoping, what we planning for is we're gonna monitor this trade um until we reach all-time high, which is about 236. And if we continue to trend, it's about here, maybe 250, right? Again, we're gonna do weekly checks. What's important, and the reason why I made this video today, is we broke out of a range, right? We were ranging here to here, right? The the ceiling or resistance was about 1212. You can see you kept wicking out and then it'll fail, wick out and then fail. This time it didn't wick out and fail. What you can see happen here was, if you look at after hours, it took off. It's above all of the previous red candle highs, right? So now what you're seeing is a higher high, right? Instead of a lower low. When you see lower lows, that means the stock is going down. When you see a higher high, it's going up, right? And that's the point of this video. We are monitoring this trade now. I'm just trying to show y'all the life or the world of a person that lives off of trading. That's why I'm doing this. And to me, Instagram doesn't help. It doesn't give the opportunity to show the full thought of a trade. It just shows, oh, up, down, profit, no profit. And I'm here to teach. I'm not here to just show y'all wins and stunt. I'm just showing y'all a alternative lifestyle than working a job. Okay. But yeah, we're gonna watch this trade all the way to either all-time high or wherever this trend line takes us, because it's gonna zigzag all the way to somewhere around here, right? It may. We could look at the last time it did it. It took about March 30th to May 15th to climb back up. But we're about here. So let's just say April 9th to May. So about a month, right? So we can expect this in about a month. Of course, history doesn't always repeat itself, but it does have some of the same characteristics. So in about a month, let's say all September 4th, maybe we would be here at about 250. So let's say September 4th, as you can see, it's kind of going up, but let me simulate my returns for what's currently happening. Right now we up 500, but let's just say 250. We said about 250, right? September 4th, about 250. All right, September 4th, 250. So you can kind of predict what you're gonna do on here, because options, it's not truly clear what it's gonna do, because there's no way to, it doesn't work like stocks. Options has sort of its own behavior. It's literally depending on someone participating in it, right? But yeah, so if we look at September, about September 4th, this trade is, we predict it to be about 3 grand, right? So about 3 grand, I'll take it. I'll take that and then wait for the new trade, right? About 3 grand, and it's a 195 strike price. Break even is, I don't care about this break even price, because I don't really use that. That's just if you plan to exercise the trade. Again, that's all options trading talk. I don't plan on doing that. But I got 195. Expiration date is gonna be June 2027. So I could hold this, for a pretty long time, but I'm not. I'm gonna sell it once I hit the trend line, or if I see weakness. Okay. So yeah, that's the Nvidia trade. We're gonna, monitor it. We're gonna do a trade saga like we doing for Google. You could go and look at that video. I'll probably post a link somewhere for the Google saga. Or I'll probably just, show you the playlist so you can have access to all of the sagas, okay? Um, if you want to support the channel, please go to Tyrone Stock Shop where I sell merchandise. Um, if you want to, represent the time traveler culture, that's the pun, it's this, this company is about time traveling, like you looking into your future, looking at the past mistakes, trying to correct them. You trying to create time for you to travel. You trying to make use of your time. It's all a bunch of puns with the word time traveler. Hence the group is time travelers. So if you want to represent that, go to Tyrone Stock Shop. I mean Tyrone Stock Shop. Almost curse. But yeah, go to Tyrone Stock Shop and support the channel. Get you some merchandise. I really appreciate that. I'm a one man army. This is what I do for a living. I trade, and I'm trying to support myself. Okay. Also, if you want to learn how to do these trades, if you want to learn the methods or how, specifics, have a one-on-one with me, go to my Calendly. Again, I believe I'm gonna end that soon. Um, I don't know how soon, but it will be ending. So if you want to do that before I end it, just sign up for it. Uh, the calendar should be available. Um, I'll give y'all updates probably weekly or quarterly. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm just letting y'all know that this is the new thing. Time traveling saga. Um Leaps of Fate saga, I meant to say. Until then, I catch y'all later. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if y'all like this format of videos. Is it informative to you? Does it help you out? Just let me know. I'm just happy that we got out of this phase. Got this double bottom pattern. We broke out. We should be going to the moon. Until then, peace, 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 peace.